welcome to today's show. Today we're gonna talk today. You know what the show is about, LiveMelody, the people show. And today's show subject is gonna be about polygamy, you know what I mean? This is a subject that needs to be discussed, you know what I'm saying? And I'm here with my OG, Musa, so I'm gonna ask him, we're gonna vibe in this kind of topics. So Musa, you know what the subject is about, polygamy, you know what I mean? Yeah, because me as a because this is a thing that even me, I ask him this question at school, even, you know what I mean? Because a lot of white people are against this, against that, you know what I mean? Because now even one of the teachers was saying that we're supposed to do a law where the people should stop to marry two wives, you know what I mean? Yeah. I was like, really, what the fuck is that guy talking about, you know what I mean? But it's like, for me, I have no problem with it, you know what I mean? As long as the man is a strong man that can support his family, and take care of his business, so I don't have no problem. But how do you see about that?
Yeah, as we say, as we used to say, we are welcome everybody to our show.
Definitely.
Yeah, this is G-Town, as we say. William also used to call him.
Yeah.
And this is a philosopher, Moses. You can call on that. So, and then after our program is LiveMelody, as we used to say. And this LiveMelody always we used to present so people to understand the meaning of LiveMelody, because LiveMelody, as we used to say, the life mean life. Every human and everything which is alive.
True.
The melody is what people do.
That's true.
The life is the people, and the melody is what people they do.
Definitely.
So this is LiveMelody, and this LiveMelody show is open show, and so that's why we invite everybody who, and then that are welcome, because the open show, and then any comment we need, because as it's open show. True. This is like a dialogue, it's discussion, and the meaning also. To help. Many people. This can learn. To solve problems. Because that's what is our aim. Solve problems in this world. Bring love, because that's what we need. We human. We need love. We need to come together.
That's true.
Especially we used to say mostly we give like this advice and our opinion, like to Africans,
True.
Brothers and sisters.
Definitely.
Because when we mention specific African, we need to learn a lot.
True.
And then first of all, we have to think about the foundation of life. That is the law. We have to
Definitely.
Start to think, to think positive and to think forward. And so that means, we have to love each other and we help each other, so that, Africa will be real Africa. Yeah. So that means even we don't need to run away from our country and go and seeking help or whatever to any country, because we have everything there. So then why we have to live like Africa and we go to other country while we have everything? So then that what is this kind of things we need to discuss, because that means something wrong somewhere.
That's true.
So who's wrong? So this is always we say the leaders. So the leaders have to think, they have to do something. Yeah. And they have to start to love their people, they have to start to help their people, because it's their children, it's their grandchildren, it's generation after generation.
True.
When we do something good today, so we can have benefits for that tomorrow.
Future, yeah.
Like what you plant, is that what you also
reap.
You reap.
Yeah.
So, and we hope everything will be fine, and this is the all meaning about the LiveMelody is like a togetherness, and then it's open show. And everybody, you are welcome, help us commenting and join us also. Yeah. So sorry, I was just like this little present.
You gotta do what you gotta do, of course.
Yeah. So then still I didn't forget your question about this. Today the show anyhow is about this polygamy. And let me tell you, this show today it's gonna be really tough, because you know, I'm here at Los Alamos and then G Town. So you know, we have different opinion. So this is like you know, it's like challenging each other. It's not challenging, but we have different opinions. So you think another way, I think, and that's why it's gonna be very tough today. You know.
True.
So well, me, as I told you, this I can understand that you support in this case the men, right? So about like marrying two wives and so. But let me tell you first of all, even yourself in this kind of this is what I used to say. You know, people they want to do for their own need.
Okay.
So what I mean by that, you know, this marriage too, my brother, this is just the men want to satisfy themselves. And then why I against it? As long someone is just looking for his own benefit, for his own self satisfaction, then I know that one is wrong, because why? You have to think for the children, you have to think for the family, you have to think for economy, how you gonna manage to have two wives. So that's why in the other way I against it, because in this way I have seen we have a lot of problem of this married to wife. I can say in the other side I can agree, even like if the person even have money. If you have money that you can afford to have two wives, and think now, each wife, if give you like 3 to 4 children, and you know that like in Africa, some of them can have up to 12 children. That's true.
Yeah.
Some of them 10. So if they don't come to this 10, it's like this one is not exact. So, but even just I can say I reduce like say 6. Even women just give you, like one woman give you 6 children, and the other one give you 6 children. This one is 12 children.
True.
And then plus the 3 parents, the 2 wives and the man. That one mean now you are total 15 family. And think now, this 15, you are the one who brought the other women and produced all this. So you are the one the responsibility again. And then I know, and everybody know, we know the truth, we know the reality. Is many they was not even can afford to take care of the one wife they have. Yeah. And then after that they're going to have another 2. Yeah.
Let me cut you short, but you know, Musa, I understand what you're trying to say, but you know, nowadays we're living in today's time, you know, this new generation, like, you know, it's like everybody's like productive. Even women nowadays are getting more productive. So it's like, you know, if I get like a second wife, you know what I mean, she understands that she's a grown-ass woman. She gotta be, you know, when you bring a child to the world, like, you know, you're not just not gonna sit all day at home and just not do nothing. You know, you guys at least try to survive, try to help the man through to, you know, to bring, you know, financial, you know, to help the family. So it's like it would be like a kind of financial freedom when you have 2 wives. That's why I see it. Like she knows that, you know what I'm saying, she gotta do something to support his family, you know what I mean? And he's gotta do something to support the family, bring in something to support the family too. So it's like, you know what I mean, I don't see nothing that would be wrong with it, because at the end of the day, we dealing with respect. You know, if I deal with her with respect and she deal with me with respect, we don't have no problem. You understand?
Yeah, my brother, this one, you know, I'm not laughing at you. I just laugh. This is exactly what you just say now. You did with respect.
Yeah.
This respect, let me tell you something, my brother. This respect, it's good you mentioned that, because, you know, respect, that is, you should respect the first wife you brought.
True, I agree.
Right? So, for me, respect that. I was discussing with someone recently in Africa.
Yeah.
Because this one, he said, you know, uncle, you know, I need little money because, you know, I want buy a goods, because you know when you marry, so you have to, like in Africa, some places like the tradition, you know, like you know, you have to at least have a goods which you can give like present to the wife. So he said, you know, but I don't have enough money. I thinking that if you can full up me, you know, so that I can buy these goods, because I am looking for the second wife. So then I say, you see, this is what I talk about. This is really African mentality. So now you have wife, and then you have kid with that one. Now you want to bring another one, but that's so direct. You don't even listen yourself. You don't have enough money to buy the goods. Now you going around begging to buy the goods. So how about when someone help you to follow up you there, you buy the goods, then you go, you marry. So who will now you expecting to support you now when that one comes? So you can see still even you don't have enough money to buy the goods. So I say, see, this is what I'm talking about. And then like you say now, respect now. So for me, respect, that if you talk about respect, for me respect first. Go ask the first wife first. Go and make you know, negotiation with your wife. Because I was telling you, did you discuss with your wife, so you agree that she agree with you that you go and then you find a second wife. And he was saying to me, you know, come on, what you talk about? Africa, according to the Islam, you don't ask the woman. You know, you don't ask them. You just go. So he said some of them, they go, they marry, and then it's just the day. Now he bring in the second wife at home. Then now he can present it to the second wife. He say, this is now my 21st wife. And he said, this now is my second wife. And now you talk about respect. So what kind of respect? You think how that can even respect you? So you never ask her, you never tell her, until just all of a sudden you go marry another, and then you come and say, oh, this one now is my second wife. What kind of respect you talk about?
Yeah, I can understand what you're trying to say, but you know, it's like, you know, if which you have a point which you're saying, but if like I'm the one who want to really have if I'm the one seeking after the next wife, you know what I'm saying, and she try to stop me,
yeah,
it's like, you know, it don't matter what she's trying to say, you know, it's just like as a king, you know what I mean,
yeah.
Even though the woman is gonna have the, you know, say what she wanna say, but I'm the one who's gonna put the rules and the regulation at the table there, you understand me?
Yeah.
But at the same time too, I'm still gonna treat her with the same respect that she deserves, you know, even though she's not,
no, this one is you know what I mean? You know, this I have to stop with that, because this sounds like a joke. First you're telling me like a king. You know, this is not a king about, this is dictators.
But even though, that's what I'm trying to say, even though she is not agree at that, but if she know that I'm the one bringing that financial freedom, and I'm still supporting her and respecting her, and she know that even though maybe from the beginning she might not like it, and she might try to, like, you know, be against it or whatsoever, but I'm in Nigeria, I'm not gonna force her to stay if she don't want to stay, but if she stay, I'm still gonna treat her with respect, you know what I'm saying? As long as what I'm treating the other one with respect. That's what I'm trying to say, you know what I'm saying? Because certain women though, even though they don't like that you go and bring the second wife, but they still have love for you, because from the beginning you were treating them with respect. You understand me? So how can you defeat that?
No, because the thing is like you said now, like recently you said that you know, you don't need to force her.
Yeah.
If you're bringing the second one, but if she don't want it, so you don't force her to stay. No, you say you don't force her to stay. Yeah. That if I understood you very well, is that you don't force her. If you want, she can go.
Exactly.
You see, this is what I'm talking about. This is for me. This first I can tell you. This kind of is called like arrogant. This is called selfishness. This is called.
In which way?
Even wicked, I can use that word because now you don't care about her.
No, my.
You know why you don't care? The time, if like the time you went before the first wife, when you went to the parents, or you see the girl and now you see you love this girl and you want to marry. By that time you should not tell her like, yeah, you know, I bring in you, I gonna marry you, bring you to my house, but to remember next I gonna marry another, and then it's up to you if you want to. You know, when you go like you look in the girl that time, if you tell her like that, she can spit on you.
Nah, man.
Because she will not accept that. But now, why, for me, why you are saying like that right now? Just because, you know, you went, you meet this girl, young girl, and then you take her, you bring her to you, and for me, what I can say, this kind of things you used to her until when you know, like, you know, when you have like this your clothes, you use it this like for 2-3 years, and then of course everything now is like it's old. It's scatter everything. Then of course when you take it off and you throw it, or yeah, you throw it. So then of course now, because you want to buy another new one, then you buy another new one, of course. So now who you expecting? So someone who have also know a new one how the value is. Who you expecting now to throw his own new clothes and then go pick that the old one and tearing the one you throw? Who you think you expecting he will go pick that one? And at the same time, yourself, you know, the time, example, you buy that new jacket. By that time, you will not maybe you just bring it to him and then you throw it. Because it's new, you have to use it and you're showing, yeah, you're proud with it until, then when it's old now, you don't even care about it. So that's why now even you cannot tell that woman like, yeah, if you want to stay, if you don't want to like go away now because you bring in another. No,
you know,
it's not fair.
No, it's like, you know, at the end of the day, like, you know, but still, as a real man, I'm still gonna tell her like, you know, man, this is how I'm gonna do, you know, because sometimes, you know, of course they're gonna be against it from the beginning, but like if I'm the one who is having that desire, you know what I mean, and I'm gonna be real to her and tell her like, you know, this is how I want to do, you know, I want to have a second wife, you know what I'm saying. I don't know whether you like it or not, but this is what I want to do, you know. But still, you know what I mean, that wouldn't change that that I want to treat her with respect, you know what I'm saying. But because if she know me from the beginning, when I met her, I was always treating her with respect. But now that I desire a second woman, you know what I'm saying, she gonna be against that, of course, but I still gotta do what I gotta do. Yeah. But still, you know, never forget that she's always been there for me at the same time. You know what I mean?
But now you forgot her because now you have finished her. because you say always you was there for her. Yeah, because by that time, you know, I have to take care of this girl. It's a young girl. If I make a joke here, this one can leave me and many other ones. But now when you bring her, and for me like a user, because what I'm talking about, when you give like this was younger and you bring her, you give her like six children. You know, that woman now is an old woman. We can call. So now that's why you don't pay attention. With I don't care. Now it's like it's up to you if you want to. You go. Me, I go bring another fresh.
That if she have a kid with me, that's what I'm saying. If she have a kid with me, and then she like a woman, if she have been there all with me and she have passed through struggle and and she have been there with me, and even though she's my old wife, but of course that's what I'm saying. A woman who have passed through struggle with you gotta respect that. You know what I'm saying. Even though if this all new woman come and she don't having passed through that struggle, I mean, if she don't come with the same principle, I could say to her, okay, you're not the right woman. She was the right woman. The new old one was the right woman. So that's what I'm saying. I'm still going to treat her with respect no matter what, even though I desire a second wife. You know what I'm saying?
But you want to tell me now...
And this woman can never take the new woman can never take the old woman's place still. You know what I mean? That's why I say I'm still going to treat her with respect, even though I'm going to go against my way to take a second wife, you understand? So I never gonna say, okay, now you don't value no more. It's this woman that is the all eyes on her. No, she's gonna be the precious one still. But I still have respect for her though, but I still want a second wife.
Yeah, but that respect, I think that is respect for yourself. But because
But,
I don't think that woman agree with you anyhow.
Okay.
Because you didn't ask her from the first place.
But okay.
You didn't agree with her that you're going to take the second one.
No, but I'm gonna tell her that, even though she don't agree.
Yeah, but still, if she don't agree, still you go for it.
Yeah, but I told her that.
Yeah, you see, now you answer it. So then, what is the meaning and the benefit of asking? Because asking for me, you go ask, you talk with the first woman, and then you say, you know, I want to go and then I want to have a second wife. Then you discuss with the first woman. So if she agree with you, then for me it's like you are more free. But now, if you discuss with her and then she don't agree, but still you go, you doing it, then that you was just pretending because it, no, then listen now, I let me finish because the meaning why you ask. For me, the meaning is that if you agree, then you go for it. But if you don't agree, let me ask you. If you didn't agree, then I just leave it. And now, if you didn't agree, but still you go, you doing it, then it's no meaning to go, come and ask, because whether she agree or not, still you will go. Then what is the meaning of asking? That's pretending.
No, I understand what you're trying to say, but I don't see it that way, because you know why.
You don't need to see, I mean, the reality is there.
Okay, but you know, okay, let's say in love, you know, I respect her, you know what I'm saying, in everything she has
was done. Like everything past me, I can understand that was everything fine. Because she was young and then you want to make more kids, so you know that you finish with her, then no one don't care anymore.
It's not about that.
Yeah, because you know, disrespect this, that. I don't understand. If she don't agree, you go take another one. And you didn't respect that also. That she said, no, I don't want to have, you have to have another one which I can share with you. She said no. But still, you didn't respect that and you go take another. What are you talking about respect? Or what are you talking about love? If you love somebody, you agree with that person also, not just your own will, not your own benefit, not all your own satisfaction.
Okay, but you know, she don't have to love me. As long as she respect me, I respect that. You know what I mean? If she don't love me, okay. But if she respect me, that's good.
This one is yourself. You don't love her. No, because this one be in your place. He be there, give you kids.
Yeah, but I still really respect.
He give you kids, and then it's nothing, no reason. He didn't. I mean, he never put you down. He never insult you. He didn't do nothing. So then which reason now you see now this is not enough for you? Now you have to go and take another one.
Yeah,
because this one now.
I have a bigger vision to start something bigger. I have a vision to multiply. So that's why I want to.
You mean money or what? Multiply money or what?
Yeah, but the financial she's gonna. I mean, it's gonna be strong. It's strengthening the family. She's bringing income. I'm bringing income. The second wife is the other wife is bringing income.
Where was he bringing income from? In Africa, man, maybe nowadays, but yourself, even now, there is no even job even for the man himself. How someone can ask me to flop into buy a good if you have money? So who can gonna flop him when he bring the wife? Who gonna flop him for buying breakfast for the new wife? Who gonna flop him when this new wife also bring another 6 kids? Who gonna flop him to take this kid to the school? Who gonna do that? Who is expecting to do that? Who can take that responsibility? This one, I see it, as I told you again, just like selfishness, and then because they're thinking just for themselves, because just it's like bring a young girl and then be with that girl, give her a lot of kids, then buy that girl there and then take another new one. Some of them even they kick the old woman and say go away because now I have another one. Some of them have 3, and then but when you look at around, when you look at the environment, the life of living, you can see some of the women, they are the one taking care of their kid also, because always the mother, whatever happen, the man can jump around, but always the mother have to take care of the kid. Whatever happen, if she'll jump with the kids. So some men can even kick the women go because bringing another new one, and then some of them treat them like nothing, because now yeah, it's like, yeah, I'm ready with you. I know that now you are, if you go from here, you are the loser because no one else will like you. I mean, in normal, myself, if I go marry, I would like to, you know, to have, I mean, one who not having a kids. Otherwise, why I should go choose one who have like 3-4 children with other man, which man throwing or where. Then I leave the young girl first one there. Then I go my one who have 3-4 kids with other men. Me, you know, what I'm trying to see, to tell, if you look at the whole things, you know, I mean, out of the box also. So for me, what I am looking first, you know, I feel sorry for the woman herself. Then, but mostly I even cry is for the children, for the kids, because you know, as I told you, this one I told you before. I say in Africa, many countries, even my country, but we know that Africa, we have also to think about this family plan. When I talk about family plan, is that you know, I tell you now, honestly, I don't against it, you know, someone can marry 2, 3, 4, 5. If you can afford it.
That's true, yeah.
But make sure, if you marry 2, 3, 4, make sure each a child, they bring it. Make sure that you will help these kids so that they can educate, that they can go to school. That you can afford for their school fees, for food, for living. You understand?
Yeah, you're right.
But to be honestly, no one care about this. You know, the man just care, yeah, I sacrifice myself, young one now, next young one, the old one pulls, and next he come, you know, I mean, you know that one, always, you know, when they bring another, I mean, young girl, so they are occupying with the young girl.
Yeah, it's true, yeah.
And like you say, the old one is, whatever, they don't care anymore. They don't say nothing, but they don't care anymore because now they think, now it's the first, you go there.
Yeah, but you know, at the same time, so, you know, I mean, I feel like what you just said, you have a point, because it's like, you know, it brings poverty too, you know, you're making the kids to suffer, because it's like, you know, if you as a man don't really like, you know, having plan for the future, or have a vision, or have a goal that you're gonna strive to bring to support your family, it's like it creates poverty, you know.
This is very important, my brother. If we are not joking now, for seriously,
yeah.
This is a very big problem in our country, because you know this poverty, people they don't know, this is bringing more bigger poverty in our country. You understand?
That's true.
This polygamy is bringing more because the things. To be honest, you know, me, I know many, when they heard what I'm saying here, because we don't want to face the reality. This is the reality. Me, myself, I told you, I would like to have 2, 3, why not? I like, you know, go to this one today, go to the next one, oh, now bringing you one, this one. I mean, it's okay, but all this, then you just think it for yourself, of course. Me, myself, I do it, just wait. But I know, I tell him the truth from the beginning.
Yeah, you gotta
so I have to be honest. This is the reality, you know. Because me, it's not like against these people who do that. But I'm telling. Do you know some of them? They are trying to base on this Islam. They say, yeah, Islam is like this. You know, Muhammad was that he had this wife, this wife. I said, look, even me, if like Islam said that, even Muhammad himself said that, this how many 100 years ago. And even I heard that, how this start anyhow, according to this story. But I mean, still, if you think about if this story is true, it's like that. It's like it was like the war. That time was the war, like this they called jihad. So then they said it was many women they be killed. Then it was many men they be killed to the war. Then it was many the wives left. So then now it's like a double woman than the man. Then they say, according to the prophet say, okay, now we have to make it like just fair for these women who have no men. So now in this case, because it's double now, one man can marry 2. So just because of these women who have no men also, they need to satisfy themselves too. So that to be fair to them. So According to I heard, they say that's why this one was be made. Then in this case, for me, this is just for temporary. This is not like God himself have said have to be in that way. Then in that case, if it was because of that reason, it's temporary. Then how about when that war is past? So then we should stop that one, number one. Then at the same time, he said rules and regulation. But now you come married to, so but he said you have to very fair to both of them. You have to treat them equal. Everything you have to do equal. If you give this one 1 cent, you have to give this one also 1 cent. So for me, that it doesn't. I mean, it doesn't fit because no one can do it equal. Even to your own children, your biological children, you know that if you have like 5, 6, 7, all of them, to be honest, in your heart, you know you have love for all of them, of course, but they're different because maybe one do anything what you tell this one. You tell him go study, he go study. You tell them take it easy because anyhow you advise them for their future. So but some of them they don't listen to your example. Then of course the one who listen more, then like your heart is there. I'm trying to say you cannot make equal. We are just a human. So then that rules, regulation, no one doing it. And everyone know that they don't do that. Because we know many of them, even they want to kick the old one just to bring the other second wife. Just because it might be the old one they have tell and they didn't agree. Might be start fight. You know, this have been fighting. So then in this case, some of them, they kick the old woman first, then go bring the other one. He can bring any argue just to make fight. And he say, no, this one giving me now a lot of headache now. This one I have to rid of. You see, just because he want to bring the other new. But some of them might be this old one thinking, okay, now if I go, where I will go? Who want me? I have a lot of kids. Why I can go with this my kid? Who other one can just take care of my kid? And it's not his own kid. Then they say, okay, I have no option. Let me just stay. But now, then this one is like he be forced because he know if you go there, he have no even there help. You understand? The life it will be more tough, and many it will be. But some of them they just say, okay, I take that risk. So, but some of them stay. But those one who stay now, then he stay like with his own will. So then, because this man still. Now bringing another new because that's the meaning why bringing another new. Otherwise, if it was no reason, he don't need to bring another new. But the reason because he wants to satisfy himself, he wants to order fresh one. You cannot tell me he bring other one wife or two wives just because to have more. To have more economy. No, he is not doing like that. You cannot tell me he bring him more because he have no other children. No, he's not doing because of that. Yeah, then if you look at the whole thing, and you can see the reason just because he want to bring another new to satisfy himself. But in this case, that's why I told you, this is very selfishness because of he didn't think for these children's future tomorrow. He never think about it. And then he never think now, he have been with the women with all these years. And these women are there giving all these kids. And still, he didn't think about that. Then still, he can rather, anyhow, if the woman want go away or even to kick her out, and then because now he want to bring the other new wife. So that's why I told you this is very selfishness.
Yeah, but I can understand when you put it that way. Like because what you try to describe, like you talking about men who cannot really who's more selfish than the usual, and don't really want to take responsibility.
Many they do, because you cannot really take responsibility. You have no economy.
Yeah,
this one you cannot say, if God will. It's not like that. God will, but you self do. You're using it. Don't involve God there. God didn't tell you go marry 2 or 3 while you cannot afford. If you have a box, this one you have to carry.